Hi, everyone. Today is Monday, January 10th, 2022. So it is Monday, January 10th, 2022. What year is it? What year is it? Well, it is 2022. The year is 2022. What month is it? What month is it? It is January. It is January. It is the first month. So it is January of 2022. What day is it? What day is it today? Today is the 10th of January. It is the 10th of January today. So it is January the 10th. And what day of the week is it? What day of the week is it? Is it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? What day of the week is it? Well, today is Monday. It is Monday. It is Monday, January the 10th. So today is Monday, January the 10th, 2022. And what is the weather like today? What is the weather like today here? Well, today it is cold. Today it is very, 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 very cold. It is freezing. It is freezing today. Today, here, outside, it is very, very, very cold. It is freezing. It is so cold here today. So today is Monday, January the 10th, 2022, and today it is very, very cold here outside. It is freezing. It is so cold today. I am in Canada. I am in Canada. I am in this province. This province of Canada is Ontario. And this is Southern Ontario. This part of Ontario is Southern Ontario. And this part of Ontario is Northern Ontario. So I am not in Southern Ontario. I am in Northern Ontario. So I am in Northern Ontario in Canada. And right now, it is winter. Here are the seasons. This is a tree in different seasons. So this is a tree in the spring. This is a tree in the summer. This is a tree in the fall. And this is a tree in the winter. So right now, it is winter. It is winter here in Canada. And winter in Canada is very, very cold, especially January. So this month is the first month of the year. It is January, and January is a very, very cold month. It is the coldest month, in fact. January is the coldest month of the year. So right now it is January, and it is winter here in Canada, and I am in Canada, in Northern Ontario, in this province of Canada, and it is winter here. So it is very, 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 very cold here. And it is January. January is the coldest month. Here is a satellite picture of the Earth, and here is Canada. So this is Mexico here. And then north of Mexico is the United States of America. So this is America. And then north of the United States of America is Canada. So this is Canada. And you can see that Canada is almost completely white. It is white. It is covered with snow and ice. So in the winter, Canada is very, very cold. You can see here that there is lots of snow and ice covering Canada here. So it is very, very cold in Canada, especially right now, especially in this month, especially in the month of January. January is the coldest month. So right now it is winter here in Canada. And is it hot today? Is it hot today? No, it is not hot today. It is not hot today. If it were 30 degrees Celsius today, or above 30 degrees Celsius, then it would be hot. Then we could say that it is hot today. but it is not 30 degrees Celsius. It's nowhere near 30 degrees Celsius today. Today, the temperature is much, much lower than 30 degrees Celsius, so it is not hot at all today. Is it warm today? Is it warm here today? No, it is not warm either. If it were 20 degrees Celsius, or maybe if it were 25 degrees Celsius today, then it would be warm. Then we could say that it is warm here today. But here today, it is not 20 degrees Celsius or 25 degrees Celsius. The temperature here is much, much lower than 20 degrees Celsius. So it is not warm at all here today. It is not warm at all. Is it cool here today? Is it cool here? No, it is not cool either. If it were 10 degrees Celsius here, if it were around 10 degrees Celsius, then it would be cool. Then we could say that it is cool here today, but it is not 10 degrees Celsius here either. It is nowhere near 10 degrees Celsius here either. The temperature here today is much lower than 10 degrees Celsius. Is it cold today? Is it cold here today? Yes, it is cold here today. Is it 0 degrees Celsius? No, it is not 0 degrees Celsius. 0 degrees Celsius would be cold, but it is much colder than 0 degrees Celsius. Here, today, the temperature is much, much lower than 0 degrees Celsius. So 0 degrees Celsius, that would be cold. That would be cold too. But here, it is not just cold, it is very, very, very cold. It is freezing here today. It is freezing here. It is so cold today. How cold is it? How cold is it here today? What is the temperature today? What is the temperature? Let's look it up. Let's see how cold it is today. So here is the weather right now, and it says that right now the temperature is minus 26 degrees Celsius. It is minus 26 degrees Celsius. That's 26 degrees below zero. So it is not 0 degrees Celsius, and it is not above 0 degrees Celsius. It is below 0 degrees Celsius. The temperature is much less than 0 degrees Celsius. It is minus 26 degrees Celsius. It is 26 below zero right now. So the temperature right now is minus 26 degrees Celsius. So that is very, very cold. That is freezing. That is so cold. It is minus 26 degrees Celsius right now. And actually, it feels even colder than that, because right now, with the wind chill, it feels like it's minus 41 degrees Celsius. It feels like it's minus 41 degrees Celsius. So right now, the temperature is minus 26 degrees Celsius, but because the wind is blowing very fast. Let's see how fast is the wind blowing right now. Right now, the wind is blowing at 26 kilometers per hour. So the wind is blowing, it's blowing at 26 kilometers per hour. The wind is 26 kilometers per hour right now. So because the wind is blowing that fast, even though it's minus 26 degrees Celsius right now, because of the wind, it feels even colder. It feels like it's minus 41 degrees Celsius. So if the wind is blowing on you, it feels even colder when it is cold. When it is cold and the wind is blowing like this, here's a guy, the wind is blowing on him. The wind is blowing on him and it's cold, but the wind makes him feel even colder. The wind makes him feel even colder. Look, he is shivering. He is shaking or shivering. He is shivering because it is cold and the wind makes it feel even colder. That's called the wind chill. So the temperature is minus 26 degrees Celsius, but because of the wind chill, here it feels like it is minus 41 degrees Celsius outside. So it's already cold, it's already freezing, but the wind blowing makes it feel even colder than that. It makes it feel like it's minus 41 degrees Celsius outside. Oh, that is so cold. Have you ever had temperatures like this where you live? Has it ever been minus 26 degrees Celsius? Or has it ever felt like it's minus 41 degrees Celsius where you live? Here in Canada, in January, in the middle of the winter, here in Canada, often it's that cold here in Canada in January. So now I am going to go outside and I'm going to see and feel how cold it is. But of course, I am not going to go outside dressed like this. I'm not going to go outside just wearing these clothes. If I went outside just wearing these clothes, I would freeze. I would be too cold just wearing these clothes. So first, before I go outside, I will put on my winter clothes. So these are my winter clothes. I have my winter hat here. This is a winter hat, or here in Canada, we call this a toque. So this is my winter hat or toque, and I wear that on my head. And here are my winter gloves. So these are my winter gloves. I will put these gloves on my hands to keep my hands warm. And here is my neck warmer. This is my neck warmer. So the neck warmer, my neck warmer is to keep my neck and my face warm, and also my ears warm along with my hat. So I will also put my neck warmer on. And then, of course, I have here my winter jacket. This is my winter jacket. So, of course, I'm going to put on my winter jacket. So now I will get dressed. I will put on my winter clothes to go outside. So first, I will put on my neck warmer. So now I'm putting on my neck warmer, and I will put it over my head like this. There. Now I am wearing my neck warmer. So this is my neck warmer, and now I've put on my neck warmer. And now I will put on my hat or toque. I will put on my winter hat or toque. So I'm putting my toque or winter hat on my head. There, now it is on my head. Now I'm wearing my winter hat or my toque. I'm wearing my toque, and I'm wearing my neck warmer. And now I am going to put on my winter jacket. So I'm putting on, let me pull down my neck warmer here so I can talk. I am putting on my winter jacket. There, I'm putting on my winter jacket. And I have put on my winter jacket, and I will do up the cuffs. These are the cuffs, so I will do up the cuffs here. And I'll do up this cuff. So there. Now the cuffs are tight so that I stay warm. And now I will zip up the zipper on my jacket. So I'm zipping up the zipper on my jacket. There, I've zipped up the zipper on the front of my winter jacket. So now I'm wearing my winter jacket, and I will put up my hood. There's the hood from my shirt, from my hooded shirt that I'm wearing. So I'll put up that hood, the hood on my hooded shirt, and I will put up the hood. This is the hood on my winter jacket. So this is the hood of my winter jacket. So I will put up that hood too. There. I put up that hood too. So I've got two hoods, the hood on my shirt, the hood of my shirt, and the hood of my winter jacket. So there, let me zip this up more. There, so I've zipped up my winter jacket, and I can also put on these gloves. So I will put on these gloves now. Put on one glove. There, I'm putting on the right glove, And now I'm going to put on the other glove, the left glove. There, I've put on my other glove. So now I am wearing my winter gloves. I am wearing my neck warmer. There's my neck warmer. I am wearing my winter hat or toque. And I have my hoods up. I have this hood up, the hood of my shirt up, and I have this hood, the hood of my winter jacket up. And I have my winter jacket on, of course. So now I am almost ready to go outside. And I'm going to take this outside with me. This is a mug of coffee. So I'm going to take this coffee outside with me. And right now, this coffee is hot, but I want to see what will happen when I take this mug of hot coffee outside. What will happen to it? Will it get cold? Will it freeze? How quickly will it freeze? So I'm going to see what happens to this mug of coffee outside. What will happen to this hot coffee outside when it is so cold outside? So now I'm going to go outside with this coffee. And now I've also put on my winter boots. So now I'm going to open the door and go outside and see how cold it is. So there's lots of snow here. There's lots of snow on the ground everywhere. And I can feel the wind. It feels cold. There's lots of snow on the ground here. And here you can see an icicle. There's an icicle. So there's lots of snow and ice. So now I'm outside. I don't feel too cold now, but I'm getting colder. So I'm feeling colder and colder. I'm just walking through the snow. You can see there's my shadow, and there are my footprints in the snow. So I'm walking through the snow here, and now I feel colder. Oh, there's lots of snow. You can see the snow has been blown by the wind. The wind has blown the snow here. The wind has blown the snow here and made these patterns. So it is sunny, but it is very cold here. Now my hand is getting cold. My hand is getting very cold. My fingers are freezing. So I'm going to go back inside now because I'm too cold. But I will put this coffee over here in the snow and see what happens. How fast will it freeze? There, I put the coffee there in the snow. So what will happen to that coffee? How fast will it freeze? So now I'm going to go back inside because my hands are freezing. My fingers are very cold. So now I'm going to go back inside. But I will see what happens, what will happen to this coffee. Will this coffee freeze? How quickly will it freeze? So let's find out. Now I'm going back inside. So at first, when I went outside, I was okay. But then I took a glove off. I took this glove off to use my phone to record the video. But when I took the glove off, then this hand started to freeze. This hand started to freeze right away. It started to feel very cold. And my fingers started to hurt. Ouch, because it was so cold. Because of the wind chill, it feels like it's minus 41 degrees Celsius. So the wind was blowing on my hand, on my fingers, and it was freezing them. So as soon as I took this glove off, my fingers started to freeze. This hand started to freeze. It was so cold, so I had to come back inside. I had to come back inside out of the cold. Otherwise, if I had stayed outside, these fingers would freeze. I could even get frostbite. It would be too cold. So it was too cold to stay outside. Maybe if I had kept this glove on, like this, maybe if I had kept this glove on, then I could have stayed outside for longer. But as soon as I took this glove off to use my phone to record a video on my phone, this hand started to freeze. The wind was blowing, and with the cold, cold wind blowing on this hand, it started to hurt. This hand was starting to freeze from the cold temperature. So then I had to come back inside right away. But I left that coffee outside, so let's see, how long will it take to freeze? How long will it take for that coffee to freeze? Hi again. So now it has been about 1 hour since I went outside and I put the coffee outside. So right now it is about 1 o'clock. It is about 1 p.m. And I just ran outside very quickly and I grabbed the coffee and I ran back inside because it is so cold. I'm still freezing. I am cold. I was even shivering. I was shivering a little bit right now. But I have the coffee here now, so I got the coffee from outside and I've brought it back inside. But as you can see, the coffee is frozen now. It is frozen. So it is not liquid anymore. It is solid. I can even turn this upside down and it won't spill. It is frozen solid. So the coffee is ice now. It is hard ice. There's the coffee. It is frozen solid. So in about 1 hour, or maybe less than 1 hour, the coffee turned from hot coffee into frozen coffee. It has turned into ice. So before, about 1 hour ago, it was liquid and it was hot, but now it is very cold. It is frozen. It is frozen solid. So again, I can turn it upside down. I can turn this mug upside down and it won't come out. It won't fall out or it won't spill out because it is not liquid. It is solid. It is ice now. I cannot drink this because it is solid. It is frozen solid. So the coffee has turned to ice because it is so cold outside. So now I am still cold. I feel cold now. So I've made another mug of coffee, and this coffee is hot. This coffee is liquid. So it is liquid and it is hot, and because it is liquid, I can drink it. So I will drink this coffee. That's nice and hot. So now I have to warm up. Now I'm feeling cold because it is so cold outside. It is freezing. And I ran outside and I grabbed this coffee, and this coffee is frozen now. So I won't drink this coffee. I won't drink this coffee. I will drink this hot coffee. And I will warm up here. So right now, let's see what the temperature is right now. So now it is about 1 o'clock. It is about 1 p.m. And now the temperature is minus 23 degrees Celsius. It's minus 23 degrees Celsius. So before it was minus 26 degrees Celsius. But now it has warmed up just a little bit. It has warmed up by 3 degrees. So now it is minus 23 degrees Celsius. So it's warmed up a little bit, but it is not warm. It's still very, very cold. It is still freezing outside. So it is minus 23 degrees Celsius. And again, with the wind chill right now, it feels like it is minus 37 degrees Celsius. So even though it's minus 23 degrees Celsius, because of the wind blowing, it feels like it is minus 37 degrees Celsius right now. So today is Monday. It is Monday, January the 10th. And today, right now, it is minus 23 degrees Celsius. But tomorrow, it will get warmer. So at first, it will be very cold. It will be minus 26 degrees Celsius. But then it will get warmer. The temperature will go up to minus 8 degrees Celsius tomorrow. So today it is very, very cold. It is freezing. Tomorrow it will also be cold, but it will be less cold. The temperature will go up to minus 8 degrees Celsius. But even that is still very cold. So it is very cold here right now because it is January, and January here in Canada is the coldest month of the year. So how about where you are? What is the temperature like where you are right now? Is it hot? Is it maybe 30 degrees Celsius? where you live? Is it warm? Is it maybe 20 degrees Celsius where you live? Is it cool? Is it maybe around 10 degrees Celsius where you live right now? Or is it cold? Is it maybe 0 degrees Celsius right now where you live? Or even colder than 0 degrees Celsius? Is it something like minus 23 degrees Celsius right now where you are? Or is it even colder than that? Is it even colder than minus 23 degrees Celsius where you are right now?